What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Sankar for Kingmaker Trading. We just finished the consecutive 16th green week of 2019 since I started this channel, which is very great. But we got about only 143 pips of trading profits last week, which is not so great. But this week, I think we can get much more profits out of the market than last week. So this is the weekly analysis for 7th to 13th of September 2019 based on advanced patterns. So before we get into this week's analysis, let's take a look at the result of my last week's trading analysis. So this is the first pair I posted here on YouTube last week, that is dollar franc, and this is how that played out. We got about 86 pips of profit out of the dollar franc last week. As you can see, this pair only filled the first profit objective of this Gartley pattern, but this is still a nice profit. And this was the second trade that I pointed out last week, that is on euro dollar. And as you can see, this is how that played out. We got about 106 pips of trading profit out of the market from euro dollar, and this pair also been filled for the first profit objective of this butterfly pattern, and this was the third trade that I pointed out last week, that is on pound yen, and this is how that played out. As you can see, market pushed right into this butterfly pattern completion zone and then pushed into the upside and hit this 0.382 retracement level, which is the first profit objective of this butterfly pattern, and we got about 50 pips of trading profits before we got stopped out of this trade. Alright, and then this was the final prediction that I posted here on YouTube last week, that is on gold dollar, and this is how that played out. This was a losing trade, as you can see. After we entered the market at this point with this bearish candlestick pattern, and as you can see, then market pushed to the upside and we got stopped out of this trade. So altogether we got only 143 pips of trading profit out of the market last week. All right, that is the result of my last week's analysis. So let's take a look at this week's analysis. All right, first pair that we are going to be looking at this week is dollar franc, and as you can see, this was the Gartley pattern that I talked about last week, and as you can see, this pair only filled the first profit objective of this pattern. So as you can see here, we have a kind of ugly double top pattern as well. So what I'm expecting out of this pair this week is a movement to the downside like this, or a movement to the upside like this, and then a movement to the downside like this. So this is the movement that I'm expecting out of this pair this week. And let's move on to our next analysis, which is euro dollar. Okay, this is the butterfly pattern that we talked about last week, and as you can see, this pair has also been filled for the first profit objective of this pattern. And if I drop down the time frame to the 4-hour like this, you can see that we have a nice breakout pattern formation in this area as well. So with considering this butterfly pattern, considering the movement that we expecting based on this butterfly pattern, I'm expecting that this market might move to the upside after the breakout of this pattern, this smaller breakout pattern. Or if this market breaks out to the downside, then what we can do is go short until this point, this 1.09408 structure level. So that is the movement I'm expecting out of this pair this week. So before we move on to the next pair, I have to show you something. This is the book that I have written to teach you guys how to profitably trade advanced patterns in the forex market. So this book is called The Hidden Treasure of Trading: Ultimate Guide for Profitable Pattern Trading. All right. So this is the table of contents of this book, and this book systematically takes you from the beginning of market analysis to the advanced pattern trading step by step. So this book contains everything that I use to make the predictions that I post here on YouTube. So if you are interested in learning to trade profitably in the forex market based on advanced patterns, you got to check out this book. So it's not that expensive. So because I'm the author of this book, I can offer you a discount that you will get nowhere else. So use the coupon code KingTrader at the checkout for this book for a 15% discount for your purchase. Alright. So the next pair that we are going to be looking at this week is Euro Aussie. Okay. Let me go to the daily time frame here. So this is a nice Gartley pattern formation in Euro Aussie this week. Market is in an uptrend as well, so we should look for more buying opportunities at this point. So as you can see, this market is right inside the pattern completion zone of this Gartley buy pattern. So what I'm expecting out of this pair this week is a movement to the upside like this. So it can happen, or maybe most probably this market will push down to this highlighted zone, and then we could expect for some sort of entry signal inside that zone, and then we can enter to go long this pair until this 1.66357 structure level. So these green lines are the profit objectives for this pattern, and these profit objectives could change with the movement occurs in the market at this point. So if this market pushes down inside this box, then these profit objectives might vary little bit. So if you want to learn how to profitably trade and place profit objectives and manage these type of trades, you got to check out that book, and I will put a link down in the description so you can check that out. All right, so let's move on to our last pair, which is gold dollar. So this is a nice flag breakout pattern formation in gold dollar. So market is currently in a significant level of structure, which means we can either expect a movement to the upside breaking that structure level, or a movement to the downside respecting that structure level. So either way, this is the movement that we can take advantage of. So if the breakout of this pattern occurs to the upside, then we can go long, while our profit objective lying at this 1606.98 structure level. Or if this breakout occurs to the downside, then we can go short, while our profit objective lying at this 1445.26 structure level. So this is the movement that I'm expecting out of gold dollar this week. So that is the weekly analysis for this week. If you made it to the end, like, comment and share the video. Subscribe to this channel for more future content like this. See you in the next video. You're gonna be an amazing trader.